60th stage of Lord of the Rings.
Over the past several centuries, the Greek city-states have expanded their influence both in Hellas and overseas. Now, a powerful coalition, led by the dual monarchy of Sparta, is challenging your city-state of Athens for dominance in a conflict that has lasted 3 decades. In the wake of the disastrous Sicilian expedition, Sparta has seized the initiative, claiming several key victories and drawing ever closer to Athens.
Lukander.
You have no hope of defeating the battle-hardened Spartans in the field at present, but there is a chance that you may be able to defend the city long enough for reinforcements and supplies to arrive and turn the tide in your favor. The Spartan army is reliant on a large baggage train of supplies. If it is captured, their siege will be delayed considerably.
The 4 artifacts. Yeah, it's the last stage on the other game. On the other game, and on that peninsula, I have maximum level towers. There is a wall with some gaps. There's a long farmland outside, and there is that phalanx army outside. And fucking chefs. Fucking chefs is also there. Instead of Lukander. And they just attack. And I can just block the walls and they will just go away instead of trying to invade. There's a bunch of high level horsemen also. And I can just go to the sea and get it from the side. Extremely easy and simple there. It should be very different now. At the 5th century before the Common Era, the region of Hellas, as the Greeks called the modern Greece, was dominated by a number of several powerful city-states, such as Athens, Sparta, Thebes, and Corinth. These city-states tended to compete with each other economically, militarily, and culturally, but were briefly galvanized by a pair of dangerous invasions conducted by Achaemenid Empire. This period was termed as the Persian Wars, and yielded some of the most popular narratives to come out of the classical era, such as the heroic but doomed defense of the coastal passage of Thermopylae by King Leonidas of Sparta and his 300 warriors. Except he had a lot more of warriors and much more of slaves and all of that. In wake of the victory over the Persians, the Greek city-states flourished and expanded their influence further than ever before. 2 city-states arose to prominence during this time. Athens was the leader of the powerful Delian League, a thalassocracy of city-states and territories that encompassed much of the Aegean Sea, dominating the economic climate of the region and boasting quite possibly the most powerful navy in the Mediterranean Sea to date. Sparta, on the other hand, headed the Phaeson Peloponnesian League, a formidable land-based power built on slave economy and rigorous military training. Although the focus of each alliance was largely different, the tension between them began to increase as time went on. By 431 before the Common Era, a terrible Spartan attack on Plataea, an Athenian ally, had drowned the Delian and Peloponnesian leagues into a deadly war that would last nearly 30 years. Thucydides' vivid account of the events of the entire Peloponnesian War demonstrated considerable ill success on the part of the Athenian navy, a success that was nevertheless tempered by the effects of a devastating plague that ravaged Attica, killing roughly half of its population. Holy shit. Attica is the area. Athens is in Athens, it's like the capital, and Attica, the area around it, the state, outside of the city of Athens. The conflict carried on for 4 years, with relatively equal victories and defeats seen by both sides, but the balance was tipped by the fury of the disastrous Sicilian expedition of 413 before the Common Era, which cost Athens 100 triremes, 30,000 oarsmen, and virtually a generation of citizen soldiers. The military power was crippled considerably. Although Athens attempted to recover over the next several years, the Spartans were able to push into Attica while simultaneously defeating the Athenian navy at Aegos Potami in 405 before the Common Era. Its naval supply cut, the city of Athens had no choice but to surrender to the besieging Spartans, who humbled the once great power and ended the war, destroying the freaking walls. Instead, the difficulties plagued the Peloponnesian League, however, and democracy was soon restored in Athens. They put the 30 tyrants in Athens, and they killed thousands of citizens, including Socrates. And then, the Thebans started to attack Sparta. And the Spartans started to shit themselves because it was said they never fought on their own land. They never had to hide before. They were always far away, fighting and winning. And now they were pushed back. And so the Spartans gave the Athens their freedom back and asked for help. And Athens fucking helped them because why not? And then the Athens also fought against them a little afterwards. Then there was the Holy War. He started to attack the Delphi Temple. And as the Thebans were dying off, they were losing, came Philip and took control of that league. Then he defeated Athens and Sparta and took control of Greece, reunited it right after the Golden Age. And Philip was the father of Alexander, that continued the conquest and conquered the rest of the known world. Damn, this looks cool now. It's quite unlike the other that is this big, powerful wall. At least that tower is defending it. But there is something here that was not found before. The Acropolis. The Parthenon on the corner. Yeah, team motherfuckers! You cataphrasta figlio. What the fuck? Why is the chat activating? Something activated also here. Okay. And there's some outside still. Fuck me dead. All I can do here is destroy my own vegetation.
Alai, Alamas. Alamas.
Oh, there's a ship over there. That it shows me. I would play this stage entirely inside my city. And then I would make one of these. There was no free priest. I think there was not. And I would just go here and start walking. And convert them one by one. Make a giant army and win. But then I start to notice that the sea exists and I can just go to some island and get resources back.
Alamas. Alamas.
Now, the enemy did not have a name before. I suppose it has not now. I'm going to check.
Tarai, Samus. Alamas.
Destroyed the city, man. Athens was under siege and there was no hope of winning.
Samus.
So a councilman, I forgot his name, voted to give up, let them in and accept the terms of defeat and they take down the walls, but the people got fucking triggered with that and said no, we'll not do that and you are going to get tried now and get put to death because you said that. And they just did that. And then they stood on the city for some 2 or 3 months, I think. There was no food left. Half the population had died of disease and of hunger and of that shit. And they saw there was no other choice, so they surrendered. On much worse conditions. Fucking democracy.
Alamas. Cortade. Alamas. 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 Alamas.
Like, even this stage, when there's no challenge, there is nothing, the enemy is retarded. They have an army, a navy?
Alamas.
Not familiar with that.
Alamas. Alamas.
That is the story. The shameful end of the Peloponnesian Wars.
Alamas. Alamas.
Ending of the golden age of Greece.
Samus.
Where is the Satan? Right, remember that? Holy shit. The demon's side is There's nothing else to do. Crush that navy. Everything maxed out. No, I have the axe, man. Swords, man, what the fuck? I guess I'll make some heavy cavalry. There it goes. I have no horse Asha. I think I had on the one. There's also the Void of Asha so truly on the first game. So I would bait them here and backtrack it away. Yeah, yeah, I'm walking around the sea. Good thing I decide to face them. I was able to keep my bow pulled. Oh shit, they are coming at me hard. Good thing I decided to face them. I did not thought they would come at me. They did. Ah, motherfucker. Die now. Which the loser of heaven spawned now. What's going on there? I got off. I have to destroy that. Ah, fuck, that was dumb. I should not fight that siege weapon. Oh fuck, they outranked me. I have to make more. Destroy that shadow. Yeah, 3. Oh. Yeah.
Bombers.
Orange eye. That's nice. With a new making vein. Give me safety.
Somas. Somas.
The reflex. Please, the reflection. No, they have another. Powerful.
Okema.
Darwini, Somas, Darwini, Ibertade, Alamas, Isa, Umbis, Darwini,
Thought they had fixed the stage as I mentioned, but no. The stage is entirely broken. The enemy does nothing happens. The fuck did it say?
Isa, Loganta, Isa. Olamas.
Good. They have too much range. Look, they just take the brunt of it. Oh. What is happening? That can take a while. Oh, that trigger then. You dead. Fuck me bad. It is sick. They killed my guy. Now they are moving away. Holy shit, so many catapults. What me? He hit me still? Sheesh, they are going to invade. Have to rush them when they come in. Have to get to the catapults. These catapults are fucking here real bad. Where is it? What the fuck? Oh yeah. They killed the accomplice. Well, they attacked it. It actually turned into a real battle. But one of very little rat just hushed in and died. And the stage not so much better. And there is no chassis here for me to convert. Looking like a pharaoh or some shit. That's cool. I'll be jacked on the stages to convert. Took down my front walls. Where are my long walls all the way to the port? They extended for kilometers. Long walls of armies. Let's try this one. And I won. Enya Station. Oh, there's a guy over there still.
Your intrepid defense has thus far parried the assaults of the feared Spartan alliance. Deprived of their supply train, the Spartans grow discouraged as they watch ships bringing provisions into Athens each day. In frustration, they have turned to pillaging the nearby countryside, while your citizens watch them from the safety of the high walls of their citadel. This jubilation is not to last, however. Word has finally reached Athens of the Spartan victory at Aegos Potami and the destruction of the Athenian fleet. Without a navy, it will not be long before your supply lines in turn are cut. Perhaps the Spartans will be willing to negotiate a peaceful settlement to the war. The Peloponnesian War has concluded, bringing peace to Hellas for a short...
Well, that was not the last station. Was it on the other one? Xenophon marches, the 10,000. Great story. Now, this was it for the 60th stage of the Blood of Greece.